Alright, Shalom, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and salutation to the fully elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Alright, now this lesson here I will be doing is slightly a little different, right? And this is going into a zombie virus that is going around, right? And that's basically like the next pandemic that they're coming up with, you know, these Bill Gates are hell and all these different these other Edomites and them, you know, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, you know. These are some of the plagues also from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that is taking place, right? And this video here, it goes into someone who goes by the name of Mike Adams, right? He goes into, now I'll be using some of my words kind of carefully and thing, you know, so I might sound a little iffy, you know, salakia for that. But I just want to choose my words carefully. I don't want to get striked now, because the algorithm of YouTube. Right, so I'll bring out some scriptures also, but I also want to just go through some little points here. Right, so this whole zombie virus thing here that the person was speaking about in this video here, you know, is something that will make it crazy. It's like is a drug that they also have, right? Is Peramivir, you know. This is a drug that they also bringing into a lot of countries, and they wants to they basically laying it off for the next pandemic, right? And these are just some of the wickedness that Esau Edom is planning right now, you know, to come. Because as it had a picture was circling around about 2 months ago, maybe more, with Bill Gates hell, you know, holding up a plaque saying, are you ready for the next plan, for the next lockdown, right? The next pandemic, right? And these are the shit he just come up with, you know, because before in 2020, when we reached in 2021, I believe he had an interview with someone, and he in a press conference, I believe, and he was like he was basically playing like a prophet, saying that he have a feeling that it's going to die down and then it's going to act back up 3 months after. And that's exactly what happened, because he is the master. He is one of the mastermind behind it, right? And these are the wickedness these devils and them just do, right? They come with problems, and then they come with a solution to solve it, right? And this is just how deceiving and wicked they are, right? So I'm gonna just get into something here. Just bear with me, Babakusha.
Pandemic lockdown. Okay. And that's not an exaggeration. Again, I'll read it for you, and you can look it up yourself if you wish. I also have additional intel that came to me over the weekend. First, it was from one source. Media and in the government, a narrative that essentially boils down to a it almost sounds cartoonish to say it. It boils down to an avian flu zombie virus that is going to infect us all, and it will make people crazy. Now, you may think, what? What are you talking about? Well, I'm going to read for you from the National Wildlife Health Center, which is under the USGS. You can find this at usgs.gov. This is part of the Department of the Interior. And this story.
Right, Salakia. This video also, I will put it in the link in the description at the bottom, right? So you all can check it out. I suggest all you should really check it out. This year, this vaccine that they gave out from since 2020 and whatnot, they basically use this vaccine to weaken your immune system, as a lot of you all know, right? And that was just the first step of it, weakening your immune system in order to bring up this second effect, this second pandemic, right? Because what is known by now is that the people who took the vaccine, right, and to find out more about that information, you could check out ourworlddata.org, right? And you will go into it and you will see that is about 69% of people in the world has received the vaccine, right, so far. And that's the fear that these people went and took that thing because of what these devils and them did. You know, they push that fear on everyone to take it, right? And that's just evilness, right? That's just wickedness, right? Because Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? And these are a lot of wickedness he did. He saw Edom, you know, and all those other Edomites, right? And as we know, they are the so-called white people, the so-called white man, right? The small hatters, you know, the top banking families, you know, the ones who ruling the whole earth, right? Who controlling all the money, right? Who looking to push the C-hip just now, right? So, and that C-hip is not to take, right? And going back on to topic now, yeah, 69% of the people, the world population have took this vaccine, right? So 69% of the population, the world population in the world, is going to feel this new variant that is going to come out, right? And this new variant is going to take them down, right? It's going to have them glitching, right? This whole zombie effect, they're going to get that. And the reason I said that too is because the whole system is not the way how it's supposed to be anymore. The way how Yahweh Hashem Yahushai created your body. He saw Edom fuck it all up, right? By giving you this vaccine, this dirty water in your arm, right? And these are the wickedness that this devil did, right? Now going back to the video, I think I mentioned the name of the stuff already here. the drug. I don't want to make this video too long, but just bear with me. Babakasha.
As I'll soon read.
This drug, right?
One of my sources, and I'm going to paraphrase this tip because I don't want the deep state to be able to do precise text matching. So I'm going to paraphrase it. But from this source, which I verified through a second source, precise text matching. So I'm going to paraphrase it. But from this source, which I verified through a second source. This source is a pilot, and this pilot works with a lot of private jet companies and has found out, has observed that there are a lot of pilots that are in fact dying in flight, and so this is pretty widely known among many pilots. But here's the second part of this. This pilot says that he or she has been flying in large pallets of these drugs into several different cities. I don't want to name the cities because, again, that's too much of a keyword, but one of these cities is in Central Europe, one of these cities is on the East Coast, one of these cities is in Australia, and one of these cities is in Texas. And they explain that these shipments are of the drug Paramivir, which I just mentioned earlier, and it's massive.
Right, that drug Paramivir, right? As you hear from the gentleman there, right? A lot of things are coming in, right? A lot of things are coming in. So these things that are coming in, you have to understand too what is taking part, right? These are the setup right now. They're setting up for the next phase, right? In order to push in the new system, they cache the system properly. So all these things are coming in to play, right? Right, so Salakia Paramivir side effects, right? When you go into it, you go see the different stuff that it talks about, right? And these are the side effects, right? The blistering, peeling or losing of the skin, right? So it have it have a thing going around right now in the States, where they have a zombie pill or some kind of thing. So they have people taking a drug that the people they dying out, and it eating their flesh outside, from outside and then going in. Right? This is another side effect with the same drug that these people are flying in, that the gentleman spoke about. Confusion of as to time, place or person, right? Cracks in skin, diarrhea, difficulty swallowing, dizziness, fast heartbeat, joint muscle pain, look at this one here, Look at this one here. Holding false beliefs that cannot be changed by fact, right? So all these different program we the programming people mind, right? By the television and all this witchcraft and shit, right? By taking all this vaccine and thing, it also had one of the elites. It had a written thing that he said. I can't find it right now, but I want to kind of paraphrase it. He was talking about if it is these people could take the vaccine, they will obviously take the CHIP, right? And these are things that when you read these side effects going into a lot of they're going into things that you see from television, from movies, from them zombie movies and things, right? The puffiness and the swelling of eyelids, you know. The red skin, you know, red skin lessons, you know, often with a purple center, right? Scaly skin, right? All kind of damn nonsense. And he also mentioned in his video the wildlife, you know, the wildlife health center, you know, them and all brought out stuff about these things, right? So all these things had to be in these syrup and thing, right? And these are just going into the wickedness that this devil is be doing, right? As I say, I want to use my words carefully, right? I just want to bring up a quick video, and it had a dream also I had just now. Alright, check this one out.
This is an LED streetlight. Let's see what's inside. Uh-oh. Apparently, this is an LED 5G streetlight. It's pretty neat.
Right? A 5G street light, right? Now this, the reason I bring out this here is something that I had, a dream that I had, right? And this 5G street lights that they're pushing out all over the place right now, they causing people, these people who taking this vaccine, right? It has some kind of thing in it that will cause this light to be able to test you, to see your body, you know, to make it be more visible to see, right? And also it, how to put this, also when it is you take the CHIP, you know, this is going to be able to track you to see where you're going and them kind of nonsense, right? And this is what this devil want. This devil want this code complex, right? And fast forwarding, right? It had a dream that I had, and that dream was going into where that dream was when 3 days ago. Yeah, about 3 days ago I had that dream. And that dream I was in my living room watching television, and it had these strange people in the room with me, and everybody had this weird look, like who missing their eyes, you know, who had this kind of queasy skin, and like real zombie looking look now. And what they did what went on was what went on was I was looking at the television after where it came up like a news feed, and the news feed it had like this drone flying over the city, and you were seeing a lot of people getting killed, you know, and the drone had like a special thing on it, a special camera on it where it could have pick up who was infected and who wasn't. And the people who was infected, they was running around killing the ones who wasn't infected, right? And then when they get to the ones that wasn't infected, those who wasn't infected, they died, and then you see like the body got a glow on it, and then you see they get up and they end up running and attacking the people who wasn't infected. And it was real vivid, you know. It had a lot of killing, you know, people getting snatched, just like how you will see in the movies, right? Let's bear with me, Baba Kusha. Right, just like how you will see in these movies, right? World War Z and all these other movies, Alive and them kind of thing, you know. These are the things that these are the same way they was going on, right? Same way how you're seeing people running, and you're seeing people just walking around and thing. They wasn't really walking around, but they was running around, and you know, it was just like chaos now. And that's how the dream was, right? And these are the things that these wicked elites want to push, you know. They want chaos. They want people getting on like this. They want people to be in a riot and in frantic, right? These are the things they want. Why do you think they bring them out in the movies, right? To prep your mind. Because these are the same way how you see man get off the ground there. It's the same way how it is you see people is getting on in the dream, right? I have a part I want to show, right? So pay attention to this part, right? You see like around here, where it is you're seeing people, where it is you're seeing people running around. This is how it was, right? This is how it was. The drone was over everybody, and you were seeing who was glowing and who wasn't. The one who was glowing was the infected ones, and the ones who wasn't glowing, there was the ones who wasn't infected. And these are the things that was happening in the dream, right? And it was real craziness, you know. It started to zoom in, like, you know, go down closer where it is you're seeing people running and people looking off, you know, that off look. It was a bunch of madness, you know. And these are the things that actually going to come, right? So a lot of all you might look at these things and say, you know, this is just movie stuff. It's not just that, you know. These are the things that this devil want, and he's pushing for, right? So as I say, I will put the stuff in the description below, right? The link for you all to check out the video, right? And let me just bring out some few scriptures here quick. Bear with me, Baba Kushal. Right. I want to jump into the book of Proverbs, right? And this is going in with this devil we're talking about here, Esau Edom, right? These are the wicked, right? Job 9 and 24. Earth is given into the hands of the wicked, cover the faces of the judges thereof, right? These are the wickedness they do, and these are the things that the Lord don't like, right? Because these are the things He's trying to do us elect basically coming at, and also the rest of the other nations, right? It says here, Proverbs 6 and 16, these 6 things do it, Yahweh hate, right? The Lord don't like these things, right? Yeah. 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed Salakia, and hands that shed innocent blood, right? These are the things that this devil doing. He's shedding innocent blood, right? And heart that deceiveth, Salakia, deceiveth wicked imaginations, right? All these different things with Elon Musk and his shit he coming up with, you know. Elon Musk coming up with his nonsense, where it is he want to put this C-hip in your head, you know, to be able to help you walk and see better again. You know, all these wicked devices and things he coming up with, right? It reads here, feet that be swift in running to mischief, right? A false witness that speaketh lies, right? Job 9 and 24, right? And he that showeth discord among brethren, right? This is the book of John here. Ye are your father, the devil, right? The lust of your father he will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it, right? And these are the wickedness this devil is do, right? These are the wickedness this devil is do, and this devil is basically going back to Genesis, right? The book of Genesis 4 and 8, when Cain killed when he slew Abel, his brother, right? Because he didn't like what it is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai did put him through, right? And he was the first murderer and the first liar. That's why it goes into he's the father of it, right? And I want to jump to the Good News Bible, right? I hope this will turn, boy. It's so lucky if there's a thing you didn't see it, nothing turning if you seen it sideways. You know, so lucky for that. Book of John 8 and 44. Anyway, so lucky for that part there. I'm gonna just read it here. You are the children. This the same script they are reading. You know, John 8 and 44. You are the children of your father, the devil, and you want to follow your father's desires. From the very beginning, he was a murderer and has never been on the side of truth, right? Because there is no truth in him. when he tells a lie, he is only doing that. He is only doing what is natural to him, right? Because he's basis of men, right? He's the ones that dwell in Mount Seir and all those places, right? That's the devil that we're dealing with, right? The so-called white man, right? Who claim to be the Lord's people, right? The Ish people, right? When he tells a lie, he is only doing what is natural to him, because he is a liar and the father of all lies, right? Going back here now, let's bear, right? And these are the things that is going to come, right? Ezekiel 7:25, what the Lord said, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none, right? So when you all looking for peace out there, all you going to find peace, right? Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, right? But the law shall perish from the priests and the council of the ancients, right? So all you going to find this again, right? After it is all you don't want to listen to the men of the Lord, right? I'm going to speed up this here. Right, the book Proverbs 13:6. The righteousness keepeth him that is upright, right, in the way, but the wickedness overthrow the sinner, right? So all these things, all these sins, all these different things, all these different plagues coming up on the earth right now, coming earlier, and Israel, it coming, and it have no way to run and hide or any kind of thing like that. So they can call upon all them different gods or they're serving right now. The name of the true power is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, in the Hebrew tongue, right? This is and so like there's a precept I wanted to bring out a little earlier, right? Psalms 36:4. He deceiveth mischief upon his bed. He setteth himself in a way that is not good, right? He abhorred not evil, right? I'm going to jump up to verse 3 here. The words of his mouth are iniquity and deceit, right? As he saw Edom, right? And these devils and them, these elites and them out there that are pushing this agenda, right? He has left off to be wise and to do good, right? These are the wickedness this devil doing, right? Because he is what he speaks smooth words. Smooth words he speak. Right? Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Right? So you come and you say you come and you tell you all kind of thing that take this, take that, it will help you out. This will make you walk again. This will this will help all you this will prevent all you from harming all your loved ones and all that shit, right? But yet said he draws swords. So the sword could be anything. The sword could be a weapon, a physical weapon, or it could be the same Maxine they're pushing out, These are the wickedness he does, right? His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords, right? And this is all he know, right? This is all he know as they read in the Good News Bible, you know, John 8 and 44. You know, this is all you know. This is wickedness, right? I must bring out one more precept there and close it off. This is the book of Psalms again. Psalm 7 and 14. Behold, he travelleth with iniquity, and has conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood, right? And this is Yapa right here, you know. All the things that all they following and all these falsehood and things all they following, this is what he brought across, right? Esau Edom, the small hats, right? The so-called white man, right? He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made, right? And Esau Edom is coming down, right? Because he is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. That's roughly paraphrasing, right? His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own pate, right? That word going into like a bald head, you know. So this is what this Esau Edom going to get soon, right? And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is coming, right? He is coming. So all you better repent, turn back to the Lord, because that nothing else could save all you know. It are not one other thing could save all you. So as I say, I will leave the stuff in the description at the bottom. You all could go ahead and check out the person video, right? And with that, I would like to say Shalom, DTA.